What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another classic video review. And today is a childhood classic of mine, hopefully maybe of yours too. And if you're of the younger generation and it's way past your time, go check it out. And that is The Pagemaster, starring Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. This is a film from the 90s. This is a mix of live action animation. So Macaulay Culkin, you guys probably know him from Home Alone, and Christopher Lloyd, you would know him from Back to the Future. So Macaulay Culkin, he plays this kid who is all about statistics and is afraid of death, getting hurt. His fear overtakes him in pretty much all aspects of his life. Like, his dad is currently working on a tree house for him. And he asks his son to bring him up some nails, and he just will not climb up the steps to go do it. And rattles off a bunch of statistics about, well, things that could go wrong, right? And so he's wheeling up a bucket of nails to him, and it hits the dad in the head, and dad falls out, and nails go everywhere. And he hands his son, a nail and some money and says, I want you to go pick these up. So the boy is on riding his bike, and he's got flashers on it. He's got the orange jacket with lit up everywhere. I mean, he's head to the toe to the nines in protection gear, right? And it starts downpouring and thundering, and he makes his way to a library, which the librarian happens to be Christopher Lloyd. Also, you know him from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But anyways, he wants to use the phone, and first Christopher Lloyd thinks that, he's here to, check out some books, and he's not, he just wants to use the phone. Tells him where to go, and as he goes, Macaulay Culkin slips, falls, and hits his head on the floor. And presumably he's knocked out and enters in this realm of, trying to think how to describe it, fantasy. So he gets up, everything's still live action, right? But then all of a sudden the ceiling starts dripping, and it's like paint from the pictures of the ceiling and stuff, and the pictures of all different things, like Captain, Jekyll and Hyde, wizards and dragons, all this stuff that you'll eventually see. And eventually all of this starts flooding around him into a circle, and it swooshes him up. And just like that, he's turned to a cartoon. And he befriends a couple of books. There's Whoopi Goldberg. She plays the fairy godmother book. There's a pirate book. There's a book from Jekyll and Hyde. And he goes through each of these different realms, these worlds, to try and find his way home, like Moby Dick, and like I said, Jekyll and Hyde, Pirates, Treasure Island, and the Grand Wizard of it all is also voiced by Christopher Lloyd, and basically he learns to control his fear. Another thing is that he now has a library card, and all these books, they wanted him to check him out. All the books want him to check them out of the library so they can go home with him, because they sit on the shelf forever, no one gets them, right? So he goes through this crazy venture, and then he wakes up, and he can only take one book. The librarian lets him take them all. He goes home, and yeah, he's overcome his fear and his afraidness. So that's Pagemaster. Kind of a basic rundown of the story. It's a really good film. It's got great music. I know a lot of people like the Disney films, but I'll be honest, Fox was really doing pretty darn well when it came to their animation stuff. It's hit or miss, but I like it. It's rated G. Everyone can watch it. I watched it not too long ago so I could do this review. I enjoyed it. This is a 1993 rated G movie, and as an adult, a 34-year-old adult, I enjoyed it. So, 1 out of 5 stars. What do I give it? I got to give it a solid 3.5. It's right in the middle. It's above right in the middle. It's a decent film, honestly. And for it being 30 years ago, they meshed the animation and live action pretty seamlessly. Christopher Lloyd did us great. So some of the voice actors in it, you got Whoopi Goldberg, Patrick Stewart, Leonard Nimoy, Frank Welker. I mean, it's a pretty good cast, honestly. So, anyways, guys, check out the Pagemaster if you haven't seen it. It's a Fox Home Video, so try Disney Plus, Tubi, and of course Netflix, Amazon if you don't own it. But yeah, guys, check this out, and I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.